three guys that wrote the Federalist Papers, mainly Hamilton. But this is a quote from Henry Knox, Secretary of War, one of Washington's favorite generals. This is after all these riots and protests about a lot of the soldiers and the working people and the poor people having their property taken from them, maybe being thrown in debtor's prison, many of them that fought for the United States. So here's his quote. The property of the United States has been protected from the confiscation of Britain by the joint exertions of all. It therefore ought to be the common property of all. We all fought, and we all should share in the ownership. And I'm not really big on private property because it's easily manipulated and corrupted, and greed corrupts everybody, it seems like. But that's interesting to read, and I'm here in London. I think Kensington Gardens is on that side of the water, and on this side is Hyde Park. I'm not sure. It's a very, very beautiful, big piece of nature. And it's fall here just like it is in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where I'm from. So the trees are turning. And I want to be more positive today. It's good to be positive. I was reading about France and some of these other countries turning to the right wing, like in Spain, because you think they're going to help you. Well, the right wing, the conservatives in America and in most countries, cut the taxes on the rich. I'm not sure how you think that's going to help you. Cutting the taxes on the rich. You think the rich are going to, you think you're stupid and the rich are smart? Or maybe they're just cunning and they have the best lawyers and lobbyists and government officials and Supreme Court justices. I think it's a cop-out. I think it's a way of the working people to say, here, you do it. You do the heavy lifting. Oh, no. You do the heavy lifting. Me too. Understanding monetary policy, fiscal policy, housing. We can't all have a house, but we can all have a home. We need decent housing for our people in all countries, affordable, with robotics and AI and technology. Jobs may shrink, but as we get older, maybe some of these robotics, some of the robots and technology can help older people have a good life without having to deal with having a younger person around to help them. At the same time, I believe worldwide clean energy rose above coal energy for the first time, and it can happen. Another article talked about systemic. These systems are in place, including systems that reward the few very rich people because of fossil fuels. They make good money on that, charging you money for your energy. We can get energy from the sun, from the wind, from the waves, from geothermal, even other places, more places that are clean, that are decentralized, that aren't going to make people a lot of money. That may be a problem because the people making money don't want that, I guess. Even if maybe someday they'll realize, hey, you're helping create a terrible world. And you're going to have to live in this terrible world that you've helped create. And we're helping create that too. The working people, the regular people, by not being smarter, not voting smarter for more equality, which will take higher taxes on the rich. Like Henry Knox said, we all fought for our countries over time. Where can people build these countries? Where can people keep these countries alive? And we need to respect that. And we respect that by helping create decent lives, a quality of life for everybody. Not a 40-hour work week, closer to a 30-hour probably. I'm optimistic. I had a good mother. Even my father was pretty optimistic, but my mother in particular. She loved everybody. How can you love everybody? Well, you must see a divine light in everybody. Yeah, I see that thanks to my mom. So, they have these, what do we call them? Buckeyes in America, I guess. I don't know what they call them here. They're pretty, I think. So, I'm going to shut up, try to get out of the way. Kensington Gardens. Beauty. It's our duty to appreciate beauty. lordy, lordy. Did I turn it off? No. That's okay. What a spot. Just look at that tree, man. Wow. Just the branching. Wow. Just the beauty of that. People say, oh, winter it's not as pretty, but you can see the branching more. So there's a different beauty. A lot of dogs in this park, and I think I've seen one on a leash. So well-mannered dogs and owners that know what their dogs act like around other dogs and other people. And that's nice. Dogs are a good energy, especially friendly dogs, just like people. You don't want to look at me, you want to look at that. So do I. And when you're talking about other people, the opposition to whatever you believe in, keep it about the issues. Don't talk about them. Don't talk about their physical attributes. Don't say they're fat. Don't say their hair. Don't say bullshit like that. We can all be taken down in a physical sense. And probably the people that are most beautiful physically have some real issues in other areas. Of course they do. Let's not make it personal. Let's talk about housing, food, water, safety, community, belonging, equality, environmental harmony, the earth's diversity, clean energy. What does that have to do with how somebody looks? Nothing. Stay true to the issues. Be a good citizen. Love everybody and fight for this earth and these people. Amen, brothers and sisters.